This is the Rabbitohs v Bears at the Sydney Football Stadium in 1989. And there's Reggie Rabbit, also known as Reg Frid, who used to live in a little burrow underneath Redfern Oval. So the North Sydney Bears kick off to the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and Michael Andrews fields the ball and brings it back. And we'll move on. Phil Blake gets the ball here. He goes to the right, beats one, and stands in the tackle. He offloads to Bruce Longbottom, who makes a half break. Now watch as Blakey tries to back him up. He's held onto by his opposite, Paul Bevan, and there's a punch on in the back play. A bit of biffo to start the game. And the players come in, but there's not much in it. So I'm Steve Maven, and I'm calling this game because it's a coach's file tape with no sound. And just want to add some comments to give it a bit of life. We'll move on. Mario Fennick, he looks left like he's going to pass the ball. He sells it, but no. He dives underneath the marker's legs, and the Falcons in for a try. That puts the Bunnies up 4 points to 0. And Mario was good at that. He did it so many times. And the fans are happy. The red and green flags fly high up in the stands. Now watch Mark Ellison here, number 40. He strikes it well, but bang, it hits the upright and bounces back into play. So that leaves the score at 4-0. We continue on. Blakey kicks it long. And John Dorahy, also known as Joe Cool, goes back to field the ball for the Bears. But look who's there when he gets the ball. Bruce Longbottom and then Chunky Lyons. And they take him dead. That was a great chase. And that was one of the highlights of our play in 1989. Kick long and forced the mistake. So Blakey gets the ball, passes a long ball to me. I get it out to Ross Harrington, could have been forward, and he goes straight over the top of the defender, passes to me, and I put it down. It's picked up by Scott Gale, who goes out to the left. And he gets it to Joe Cool, and Joe Cool runs across field. Now watch Chunky Lyons here, number 4. He's relentless. He misses the tackle, but gets up and then makes it again. A great defender, our Graham Lyons. And we get a penalty, and Mark Ellison kicks the penalty goal. And let's have a look at the scoreboard. That makes it 6 points to 0 in favour of the Bunnies. Now, the Bears get a penalty too, and down 6-0 they take the 2 to make it 6-2, which you don't see much in the modern game. And a couple of young Bears fans there flying the flags. It's a bit sad they were excluded from the comp, and they've been resigned to just playing in the second tier competition. Anyway, we'll have a look at the scoreboard. Rabbitohs 6, Bears 2, and that's half time here at the Sydney Football Stadium. Let's move on to the second half. Wayne Chisholm makes a little break here. Gets the ball to Tugger, who picks up David Ball and turns me inside. I'll make a little half break. And I fight to get back to my feet, but I'm dragged back down again. Mark Ellison gets into dummy half. We're going left. He gets it to Fennick, who gives it to Coleman. He throws a cutout pass, and it's intercepted by Greg Florimo, and he's away, racing down the field, chased by Graham Chunky Lyons, who almost gets there. But the Bears have hit back, and have taken the lead 8 points to 6. So that penalty goal has worked out all right in the end. The Bears are on the attack. Now Scott Gale gets the ball out to Greg Florimo, but this time Ross Harrington goes boom and cuts him in half. Big Roscoe. What a tackle. What a player. So South have got the ball. Tugger goes out from dummy half, and look who he picks up. Phil Blake in space, untouched. So elusive, so quick. Another one of his many tries he scored in his career. What a player Phil Blake was. And there's Darren Brown from Rabbitohs Radio, my co-host on Rabbitohs TV. Now you can't miss him. He's just come on. His jumper's not dirty. He's got the blonde locks and the tape on the head. Razzle Dazzle Brown, the big DB. What a player he was. And there's the score. The Bunnies are back in front. And I think Ello missed that goal. So we continue on from dummy half. And there's Brownie with the ball. Stands in the tackle. Little offload for Tugger. Gives it out to me, and I'm away up the middle of the field. Thank you very much, Brownie. And John Dorahy pulls me down. So, yeah, thanks for that, Brownie, yet again. And watch him again here from Marker Brownie. He just skips out from dummy half and makes a little copybook tackle. Now, unfortunately, that's where the tape ends. But what I can report is that Graham Lyons scored. You can see the scoreboard there, 14-8. And then I scored this try. And the only record of it is this photographer took this photo of me about to score. So thanks for that, mate. And there's the scorecard. Tries to Blake, Fennick, Lyons and Maven. Mark Ellison 1 from 5, had a bit of a shocker with the boot. Greg Florimo 1 try and 2 from 2 for Joe Cool. Thanks for joining us on Rabbitohs TV.